Hello my dear apprentices, welcome to my channel, and in this video you are going to practice and learn how to convert a large measurement to a smaller measurement, to smaller measurements. And so let us begin. They already created a problem for you, which is here, and they left B incomplete. So we're gonna just look at it quickly. So B, what they did, they left the fraction the way it was, and then they converted the foot into 1 foot times 1 foot there. They rewrote the same mixed number here, and now they converted the 1 foot into yards. And the way they did it, they multiplied the denominator, times the whole number, okay, times the whole number, plus, let's see, plus the, where is it? So denominator times whole number, right? That's a multiplication symbol. And the total is time added to 1. Oh, so let's do that one. So this is 4 times 1 plus 1, which is the numerator. So 4 times 1 equals 4 plus 1, that would be 5. And that's where this 5 came from, right here, this 5. So it's 5/4. You always use the same denominator that you have throughout these problems. So once you do that, then you have 5 times 1 equals 5, and 4 times 3 equals 12. Okay? And this is 1 5/12 of a yard. All right, let's begin a problem. Let's start from the beginning. So now we have a problem C that says, and notice that what I did right away, I wrote the conversions that you need for each of these problems. If this one is going to be converted from feet to inches, make sure you write the equivalencies between how much is 1 foot in inches. And over here on D, the problem D, we're going to convert from pints to quarts, which going from a small to a large one. And so now we know that 2 pints equals 1 quart. So you need that information. On this one, we're going to convert an hour into minutes. So we need to know how much is 1 hour and in minutes. Okay. And on this F problem, we're going to convert months into years. So for that same reason, we wrote how much is one month. How many months equals 1 year? All right, let's begin with this problem. What you're gonna do on these problems is the first thing is you're gonna do you're going to convert this a mixed number. This is a mixed number. We're gonna convert to an improper fraction. Improper fraction. Let me see. And just a reminder, improper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, let's do this. So we're going to multiply the 6 times 3, 6 times 3, plus, after the total, the product, then we're going to add 5. So 6 times 3 equals plus 5. All right, if you do the math, that's going to be 6 times 3 equals 18. 18 plus 5 equals 23. Okay, so what is 23? It's going to be the same denominator, which is the 6. 23 sixths. So that is the improper fraction. We need that improper fraction to solve the problem. Once you have the improper fraction, then you're going to use the improper fraction. So now let me just show you. The improper fraction now is going to be replaced, is going to be replacing that 3 and 5 sixths. So 23 sixths is going to be replacing 3 wholes and 5 sixths. All right, so 23 over 6 multiplied by, okay, how many feet do we have in here? We're going to multiply by 1 foot, okay? Now, what we do, we have to convert the 1 foot into inches. And how many inches is that? 12. So we're going to do 23 over 6 times Now this 1 foot is going to be is going to turn into 12 inches. Okay, and now what we do, remember, whole numbers always have a 1 below them, so we have to do this technique, this strategy, to be able to multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So we're going to multiply the 2 first, which is 2 ones. 2 times 3 equals 6, and 2 times 2 equals 4. Now, once we do that, then what we do is to notify that we multiply that number 23 times 10, we place the 0 below the 6. And then we multiply 1 times 3 equals 3, and 1 times 2 equals 2. Okay? So that will be 6, and this will be 7 after being added. So that will be the numerator. Okay? And 6 will be the denominator. To divide. This is a division problem. Okay? So I'm going to set up the division here. That's where we have more space. 276 divided by 6. All right, and you know what? I'm going to label all of these things. So step number 1 is right here, is converting the mixed number into an improper fraction. Step number 2, you separate the foot and write it as a 1 here. Step number 3, you convert the 1 into the desired, which is going to be the desired 1 foot into inches. So that's step number 3. And and so the multiplication went along with that. So this is going to be step number 4. Now, how many times that 6 goes into the 2? 0 times. Let me use a different color for this. That will be 0. How many times the 6 goes into the 27? I know that 6 times 5 equals 30, so it's not 5. I think it's 4. Let's see. 4 times 6 equals 24. The difference between 24 and 27 is 3. Now we lower the 6 to regroup it so we can divide it as well. And now we know that the 6 goes into 36, this 36 right here, 6 times. So we're going to write that on the quotient part. 6 times 6 equals 36. And the difference between those two is 0. So what is the answer now? The answer is that, let me see, okay, there it is. Let me just start a black color here. The answer says that 3 and 5/6 of a foot, of feet, in inches equals 46 inches. Okay, my friends, watch the video. It's very simple and to the point. Signing out, your coach, Mr. Magno, that can make this easier for you all the time.